All right, this is pretty special. I'm going to be watching Doctor Who Tales of the TARDIS, the Pyramids of Mars. Basically, as far as I am aware, this is the Pyramids of Mars, the Tom Baker story. Slightly modernized. I think they've added a little bit of Ncuti Gatwa kind of as a bookend. I think it's a bit shorter than the classic story was too. They've tweaked it slightly, added a couple of special effects, is, as far as I know, all of the changes. But yeah, this is the Sutekh story. So I'm excited to find out more about Sutekh. Because yeah, I did watch a lot of Tom Baker when I was younger. I watched a lot of Classic Who. They showed it in the afternoons after school here in Australia on ABC. So yeah, it was a favourite pastime for years to watch the next episode of Classic Who. And Tom Baker was my favourite, of course. Like many others, Tom Baker's my favourite classic Doctor. But yeah, I have no memory of this episode. Maybe I saw it once, but really no memory at all of this or Sutekh, of this story or Sutekh. Really, the one I remember the most, I don't know if this is weird, but The Talons of Weng Chiang. Just happened to have that one on DVD, so that was the one that I rewatched over and over again. But anyway, I'm really excited to check this out. I've gotten a little bit of flack for my opinion on the last episode, The Legend of Ruby Sunday, and that's fine. People are allowed to give me flack, but all I can be is as genuine as possible and as honest as possible with these videos, I think. And yeah, it just wasn't my favorite episode. I didn't dislike it, but I wasn't completely in love with it. Which is not to say that I'm against Sutekh. I mean, I think the build up to him at the end was well done, and I'm really excited for what's possible with this villain of Sutekh. But something about all of these standing around at unit, asking questions out loud that I thought we were already thinking about as an audience all season, just it didn't sit perfectly with me, and that's fine. And not to yuck anybody's yum, if that was your favorite episode of the season so far, and it sounds like it was for many people, then hell yeah, that is awesome. And that is the joy of Doctor Who, that, there are just so many different kinds of episodes, and everyone's a fan of different ones. One of my favorite episodes is definitely Utopia, and I don't think a lot of people agree. Well, a lot of people like that episode, but I don't hear many say that it's their favorite episode. So yeah, anyway, it's all part of the fun. But yeah, I'm really excited to watch this and hopefully understand a bit more about Sutekh and get on board with this villain a bit, because yeah, I'm super keen. Let's do it. Sweet. I haven't actually seen any of the other Tales of the TARDIS episodes, so this is my introduction to that as well. Yet. Maybe I'll watch them. That's super cool. Got all the previous titles.
I fought Sutekh a long time ago.
You won?
By the skin of my teeth. I don't think I could do that again.
The skin of your teeth, just like the toy maker.
No, the story doesn't start in Britain.
Classic soundtrack.
It starts halfway across the world. In Egypt, and disturbing the dead.
Okay, don't disturb the dead, mate. Oh, nice transition. Cool. So I wonder where that takes place, if we're imagining that Tales of the TARDIS episode takes place maybe during the finale. Because he doesn't think he can defeat Sutekh again. He only just managed it this time as Tom Baker, which we're about to see. Oh, lovely. An Englishman disturbing the dead in Egypt.
Untouched.
Classic.
How many thousands of years since the priests sealed the inner chamber and draped this tapestry across the entrance?
Sealed for a reason. Wow. Wow. There he is. Just been thinking, Doctor. Just been standing there having a think.
Hey, Doctor!
Great pose.
Doctor! Look what I found!
Where did you get that dress?
I just told you, I found it. What's the matter? You should be glad to be going home.
The Earth isn't my home, Sarah. I'm a Time Lord.
Oh, I know you're a Time Lord.
You don't understand the implications. I'm not a human being. I walk in eternity.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I've lived for something like 750 years.
Oh,
Something like.
Yes.
He's lost count already.
Come on, if you're tired of being unit scientific advisor, you can always resign.
Unit in this story as well. I love how poncy he is and he's being, and how much she's that's freaky. I love how much she's teasing him.
The thing.
What thing?
There was a terrible face just for a second, then it was gone.
Nothing can enter the TARDIS.
Nothing
Unless-
can enter the TARDIS. There's always something that can, though.
Mental projection of that force is beyond imagination.
Whatever it was, I know it was totally malevolent.
You know, just by seeing it.
Landed.
When are we in time?
Something's going on contrary to the laws of the universe.
Yes.
I must find out what.
Oh, he's interested now. He seemed a bit rather uninterested in returning to Earth, which I like. Just a good old Earthen unit. I'm a 750-year-old alien. This isn't of interest to me, but now it is. Something has dragged the TARDIS here, affecting the TARDIS already, like Sutek is in the modern day, in our time.
How dare you disturb me? Get out at once!
Is that a fez?
My name is Warlock, Dr. Warlock. I live in the village. and
Dr.
Professor
Warlock.
Scarman-
I have brought back from Egypt all the relics discovered by the Professor on his recent expedition.
Doctor has materialized right in the middle of this, hasn't he? So the TARDIS is in there with the relics. That scarf. Such a great Doctor. Cool shot.
There are ancient powers gathering in this place. Powers beyond the comprehension of unbelievers.
To say that he's not been seen for weeks. That his baggage is lying unclaimed in his hotel. Oh, yes,
Professor
I've had some
Scarman
inquiries
might be
made
dead.
about it.
Oh, here goes someone else. They've just gone round the building and coming in this other way. It's a bit of a farce. So is Sutek inside that sarcophagus?
He's been strangled.
The gods have returned.
Strangled.
I, Ibrahim Namin, servant of the true faith, rejoice in their power.
Get the police.
Is this guy
Blind, pathetic.
serving
The
Sutek?
servants of the all-powerful have arisen. When the temple is cleansed of all unbelievers, the High One himself will come among us. This is how it was written.
Makes sense.
Well,
A god needs believers.
You should have listened when I told you to leave, Warlock. Now you have
that
seen
out
too
fast.
much. You must be the second unbeliever to die.
Was the Doctor like, oh, this isn't working? Bounce, scamper. Mummy. Okay.
Sutek. Imwarka. Antunad.
Sutek is a god, not just some ancient god, but he has technology as well. I mean, well, where does the god even come from?
I can't go much further.
I'm not sure how they got out, but well done. Oh dear, yes. He's not long for this world. Pyramids of Mars. How does Mars come into play? I haven't seen this young Sarah Jane in a long time. What an impressive Doctor Who career of Elizabeth Sladen. It's a scary looking mummy. Often mummies are so meek and like skinny, which is scary in itself, but this is a brute of a mummy.
Parsa Sando Letau. Ashik. Avorum Dek.
Symbol. Yeah, and what does Sutek have to do with Egyptian culture, really? I mean, I know it's all wrapped up. He's like an Egyptian god of death. But yes, it is an
No.
earth-based god, or...
It's much too grave a matter for the police, Mr. Scarman. Why do you think I'm here? Something's interfering with time, Mr. Scarman. And time is my business.
Who are you?
Like it.
Well, I'm Sarah Jane Smith, and I'm a journalist.
Journalist?
He just goes into that stare.
Who is your companion?
My companion? Oh, that's just the Doctor. No. We travel in time, Mr. Scarman. I'm really from 1980.
That is utterly preposterous, Miss Smith.
I have the advantage of being slightly ahead of you. Sometimes behind you, but normally ahead of you.
I see.
I'm sure you don't, but it's very nice of you to try. Now, why don't you show me how this
Fun.
gadget works?
I can't switch it off.
Oh dear.
Oh, very impressive.
It's never done that before.
Sarah Jane's just having a lark. She's so sassy.
Where was your aerial tune?
Mars.
Coming from Mars. Here we go. What's going on Mars in 1911?
If it's a message, it shouldn't be difficult to decipher. They'd want to make it easy.
Who would?
Whoever transmitted it.
Now, let's see.
I love how smart and cluey Sarah Jane is. Just like no nonsense, just like, yeah, such a cool companion.
Beware Sutek.
Of course, Egyptian mythology, Set or Sutek was one of their gods. He was killed by Horus, god of light.
Yes, but Egyptology and Mars?
If I'm right, the world is facing the greatest peril in its history.
Hey, wait for me!
The forces that are being summoned into corporeal existence in that house are more powerful and more dangerous than anything even I have ever encountered. Stay here.
I've an old hunting rifle that might come in useful.
I never carry firearms.
Most dangerous threat even I have ever faced. Beware Sutek messaged from Mars. Yeah, I'm really interested in the origins of Sutek. Oh, that's a modern effect. Wow. I think it's pretty cool seeing the merge of like new effects in an old program. I know a lot of people don't like that, like the Star Wars kind of updated original Star Wars movies and things, but I think there's something cool about it. It doesn't always work, but...
Stand. Look upon my face.
Great one. Lord Sutek, I dare not.
like a space submariner.
Is this the face of Sutek? I am the servant of Sutek. He needs no other. I bring Sutek's gift of death to all humans.
There it is, Sutek's gift of death. So this is a servant of Sutek like Susan is in Legend of Ruby Sunday?
Marcus.
That's him, yeah. Possessed. Oh, I like that. The soundtrack. So he just arrived through like a time portal. That was the time vortex we were seeing, right?
Sutek is breaking free from his ancient bonds. If he succeeds, he'll destroy the whole world. He destroyed his own planet, Festor Osiris, and left a trail of havoc across half the galaxy.
Yes.
You're me too.
A being chased across the universe, finally caged in Egypt.
What?
It's the entrance to a time-space tunnel.
Leading where?
Time-space tunnel.
Sutek.
Wow. So Sutek like destroyed his own homeworld or something. The Doctor knows stuff about Sutek. Destroyed his own homeworld, then was chased across the universe, caged here on Earth in Egypt, in a sarcophagus, and in like a time window, like a time on the other side of this time vortex as well. Time tunnel. Is that what the Doctor just said? Time tunnel.
Come and give me a hand.
I like how they've got this guy coming along, the third wheel, along for the adventure. Oh. Invisible field. Yeah, the Doctor said they were setting up some kind of... I forget what he called it. I'm on modern Doctor Who parallels. So the way that the servant of Sutek killed that guy with the smoke coming off the fingers was very 42. That's how they possessed people. And this is very
Holy Moses.
human nature, of course. Some regular human finding the invisible thing in the woods.
Now look here, Marcus.
All humans inside the deflection barrier will be destroyed.
Love the intensity of these two.
For heaven's sake, Marcus, what's wrong with you?
Destroy this human.
You're done for, Warlock. Imagine just people calling you Warlock.
Lawrence! Lawrence! No!
Now that's how you die on screen. Nice one.
Murdering swine.
They actually killed him. Because Sutek only needs one servant, he said, so I guess they don't need to possess anyone else. Or one servant and these mummy minions.
Never underestimate Sutek. Thinks of everything.
Oh, this guy's being a bit bold.
Marcus!
Oh, that's cool. Nice. It's kind of like
Scarman.
he rewound time on his body to heal from the bullet wound.
And kill.
Good luck, mate. Nice shot, though. Did the TARDIS bring them here explicitly to stop Sutek from escaping? Like the TARDIS knows.
What do you think they're doing?
I'm not sure yet.
He's honest.
Where's Sutek now?
Exactly where Horus left him 7,000 years ago. Trapped beneath a pyramid and powerless to move.
Iconic sound of the TARDIS door. Get in here.
Great heavens. This is unbelievable.
You're going to say it transcends all the normal laws of physics?
I am, yes. I mean, it does. It's preposterous.
Isn't it? I often think dimensional transcendentalism is preposterous, but it works. Would you like to look around?
May I?
Please.
That's wholesome.
Well, now we are here, why don't you tune up 1980 and we can, well, leave?
I can't. Because if Sutek isn't stopped, he'll destroy the world.
But he didn't, did he? I mean, we know the world didn't end in 1911.
Do we?
Yes, of course we do.
If we leave now, let's see what the world will look like in 1980.
Like in The Devil's Cord, they had this discussion. Went to future London.
This is like something by that novelist chap, Mr. Wells.
Oh. Like all of the Doctors, but Tom Baker, just, again, so good at going from the kind of
1980, Sarah.
goofy jester delighted to this serious. Yeah, wow.
That's the world as Sutek would leave it. Desolate planet circling a dead sun.
That can't be.
So now they're trapped in 1911 until they defeat Sutek.
The actions of the present fashion the future.
So a man can change the course of history?
To a small extent. It takes a being of Sutek's almost limitless power to destroy the future.
Destroy the future. Wow.
Got to go back.
Yes.
And I wonder where the episode breaks are here. I thought it'd be more obvious where the 4 episodes are divided up, but no, they've done a good job editing this together seamlessly into like a movie.
What does that mean?
As a human being, Marcus Skarman no longer exists. Simply the embodiment of Sutek's power. He's given the paralyzed Sutek arms and legs. Means to escape.
What about Susan?
Why didn't Horus and the other Asirans destroy him?
It was against their code. To have killed him would have meant that they were no better than he.
They had a
They simply
code.
imprisoned him.
If you kill the god of death, what separates you from the god of death? Suppose?
If those warheads reach their target, Sutek will have released himself.
Aha.
Destroy the world.
Not only this world. Anywhere that life is found.
Oh my god! They were like decapitating him with their chests. What the hell? Never seen that before.
No! No! You'll destroy my brother!
He's worried about his brother still. There might have been an episode ending there.
I was thinking of my brother.
Listen! What's walking about out there is no longer your brother. And if Sutek succeeds in freeing himself, the consequences will be incalculable.
My freedom comes before all. So it shall be.
Very cool look and cool voice. And I've read that this is the same actor playing Sutek here and today in Legend of Ruby Sunday. And was also Satan in the Satan Pit. The Beast in the Satan Pit. Super cool. Yeah, nice voice.
Pyramid power.
Pyramid power. Yes, pyramids, triangles, triads.
It's a two-way mechanism.
But if you go through it, Sutek will kill you.
Wouldn't it be better?
No, it wouldn't.
What was he going to say?
I got this Sutek sitting. Kill me the missiles are in. Wouldn't what be better?
Wouldn't it be less risky simply to blow up the projectile? You think I'll let you down again, don't you?
This poor lovely guy. Failed along the way, but he's a hero, really.
It is clear that an extraterrestrial intelligence is operating. An alien.
I imagine some of this cross-cutting might be as a part of the modern edit. That didn't seem quite
Listen to my words.
classic.
Once the missile is projected,
Love the backdrop as
seek
well.
out and destroy my enemies. All life is my enemy. All life shall perish under the reign of Sutek the Destroyer.
All life is my enemy. I like that. Reminds me of Davros, you know, the reality bomb.
Sutek was only defeated in the end by the combined might of 740 of his fellow Asirans, led by Horus.
740 gods.
Wow.
Names are recorded in the tomb of Tutmosis III.
Could be.
740 gods it took to entrap him. Now that's something. That's significant. Wow.
This looks like it. Oh, what's the matter?
One good sneeze could set it off.
Marcus?
Nope. You have to realize it's not him.
Me? I'm your brother.
Brother,
Lawrence?
as Horus was brother to Sutek.
Trust me.
Trust you.
Is there any of the real him left in there?
When we were boys.
Lawrence. Marcus.
That's right. You do remember.
Ah, he is.
I was Marcus.
Wow.
Still are.
He is in there a bit. This is good news for Susan. Susan Triad.
The great destroyer. Sutek, the Lord of Death.
So even if you manage to place the jar without being spotted, how do we explode it?
I don't know yet.
Gets irritated about people expecting him to know things all the time. Like, I'm here on the adventure with you. One thing at a time. Oh dear.
Hey.
Not dead.
Strangled.
Mummies.
Not this time, there are marks.
Oh dear, he was
My
nice.
brother must have called.
Oh, Doctor's just like,
That's horrible.
yeah.
He was so concerned about his brother.
Well, I told him not to be. Told him it was too late.
Oh, sometimes you don't seem...
Human?
The compassionate
Typical
companion.
of siren simplicity.
A man has just been murdered.
4 men, Sarah. 5, if you include Professor Scarman
And the
himself.
calculator.
And they're merely the first of millions, unless Sutek is stopped.
Seeing the bigger picture.
No line enemy. These bindings are chemically impregnated to protect the robots against damage and corrosion. An impenetrable disguise, wouldn't you say?
Who's getting wrapped up?
It doesn't have to be perfect.
Doctor's going
The
in.
mummies, but I shan't linger.
Sarah Jane with a big old rifle. Far so good. Oh,
He did. I know I...
controlled time again.
Dead. Sutek is containing the explosion.
Yes.
There's only one hope left. Got to get to him. Break his concentration.
Break his concentration, right. You have to distract Sutek while you do it.
I hear you, Master. On the missile loading ramp, a crude detonation device.
There he goes. Wow. Doctor is in prison? Cell? Satan pit? I'm thinking about the parallels between...
Last of the Osiris.
She took the shot. Nice, wow. That was pretty epic. I'm thinking about the parallels between this and the Satan pit. The Doctor has to face the beast, while the companion out there has to take the action. Together they beat the mind and the body.
It is within my power to choose the manner of your death. I can, if I choose, keep you alive for centuries, racked by the most excruciating pain. You would make an amusing diversion.
Now I'm simply a traveler.
In time and space. In time and space. What are you called? Time
Oh, he inflicts pain.
Doctor.
And he enjoys amusement as well.
Serve you, Sutek. Your name is abominated in every civilized world. Were that name be said, Satan, Sados...
serve me, Doctor.
Never!
Kneel. No! Kneel before the might of Sutek.
Oh, brutal.
Kill it immediately.
No! No!
Wait! Keep the human alive, Scarman. It may have some use.
That was bloody close. On the will of Sutek, she lives. For entertainment.
All sapient life forms are our kith, Sutek.
Your argument is a cloud, but I see through it into your mind.
You use your powers for evil.
Evil? Your evil is my good. I am Sutek the Destroyer. Where I tread, I leave nothing but dust and darkness. I find that good.
You are a twisted abhorrence.
For him, the destruction, the death, it's all good, yes. How very evil.
This allows you entry into the Time Lord's space machine. Take one servicer and travel to the Pyramid of Mars.
The controls of a TARDIS are isomorphic.
Ah,
Answer to you alone.
Yes.
Isomorphic controls.
Wise to spare you. My mind is in yours.
Just control the Doctor. Oh dear.
Whom do you serve, Time Lord?
Two servants of Sutekh now.
Who holds all life in his hands?
Sutekh.
Who is the bringer of death?
Sutekh.
Venerate his name and obey him in all things.
Sutekh is supreme.
How are we getting out of this one? Can the Doctor's will fight back? Oh. Ah. Look at Sarah Jane in this situation. Oh wow, that's modern. Pyramids of Mars. Underneath the Pyramids of Mars.
Sutekh has no further need for the Time Lord. Destroy him.
No!
Strangulation. It's what Sutekh does a lot. You seem dead.
You're soaking my shirt.
What trick is this, Doc?
Respiratory bypass system, useful in a tight squeeze. Where are we?
Pyramid of Mars.
No Time Lord trick.
Sutekh didn't need me anymore, so he relaxed his grip. Now, did you see where Scarman went?
Through that door.
Stay.
Relaxed his grip, thought he was dead. He tricked death to escape Sutekh's possession. That makes sense. That's hilarious.
Come.
Hey, here we are. They're very close to releasing Sutekh.
Destroy. Destroy.
Now that's more of the doggy look that we saw on the TARDIS in The Legend of Ruby Sunday.
Free at last!
It's one.
Free to die.
One.
Wow, cool. Get smart, Tours. TARDIS.
No, the time factor. Come on, run!
I shall crush this miserable world and hurl it into the outermost depths of space. I can move.
So that's like kind of under the mask what he looks like. Two terrifying looks, both terrifying. Here he comes, but yeah, the Doctor's...
You're caught in a temporal trap, Sutekh.
I shall destroy you.
You're caught in the corridor of eternity.
Release me!
No, Sutekh. The time of the Osirans is long past.
Oh, caught in the corridor of eternity. Possibly an even better place to trap him than in the under the pyramids of Mars.
After the eye was broken, I realized that we had little more than 2 minutes to get back here.
But how?
The time radio waves take to pass from Mars to Earth.
So the Eye of Horus was still holding Sutekh for 2 minutes after it was broken.
Yes. Perhaps it is time we were leaving. We don't want to be blamed for starting a fire, do we?
No.
We had enough of that in 1666.
Wow. Time to get going. Let's get to 1980.
I thought he was dead.
Wow, the juxtaposition.
He was just waiting.
It works.
You fought him. You've got to know something we can use against him.
That Sutekh was the size of a man. He's now evolved into a titan.
Titan?
How do I fight that? It's the end of the universe.
That's Claire.
What do I do?
Wow. Yep, there's the stakes. There's them stakes. Cool. Nice. Well, that was a good time. Yeah, establishes the stakes. It's nice to see, yeah, the history of the Doctor and Sutekh. They've got a history. And, yeah, the Doctor won last time. But, yeah, by the skin of his teeth, he had that 2 minutes to get back to Earth and use his time trickery to trap Sutekh in the time corridor for eternity. But yeah, somehow Sutekh has escaped and evolved into a Titan. Formidable. So yeah, it'll be very interesting to see quite soon when this finale comes out Finale comes out tomorrow for me when I'm recording this. Yeah, what Sutekh is up to this time round. I mean, obviously, God of Death, he's out to destroy, and, you know, he wants to be the last living being, it seems. He thinks destruction and death is good, but clearly, yeah, he has some more things going on in his plans, because he's connected to this Susan Triad and Ruby Sunday in some way. So, and maybe Mrs. Flood. So we will see. But yeah, what a show! The fact that you can watch these episodes from what is it, like 45, a bit longer, 45 odd years ago, and see this story, and here it is being continued. All new actors, all new crew, all new writing. But yeah, the story continues. Power of, you know, being such a long-running show. Power of Doctor Who. Anyway, yeah, thanks for sharing your passion with me. See you in the next episode. See you in the finale. Till then, Tomedy out.